Universe Jojo 35 here, or Logan Zorl, as you may call me. And today I'm going to be reviewing Justice League Gods and Monsters. So, in my absence, I have missed a lot of things, a lot of superhero movies, a lot of comic books, and I'm now busy catching up with you guys. So, Justice League Gods and Monsters is the next DC animated adaptation. But unlike most DC animated movies, this movie has full creative freedom because all the previous DC animated movies we've gotten have either been an original idea, or well, an original like kind of story, or it's been an adaptation of a comic book that we've already previously read. And this time around, it's a completely new idea. It's set in a parallel Earth, a completely new Justice League, and everything. Although it should be called DC Trinity, if I had to be if I had to be a bit of a comic book Nazi and dictate, because it is just Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, hence the Trinity, not the Justice League. But anyway, no, it's fine, it's fine. I won't be picky. I won't be picky. I won't be that guy. I'm just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. So anyway, so Justice League Gods and Monsters is a reimagining of the Justice League. We have Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman all in different lights. They also made a whole bunch of prequels to this animated movie. They made 3 animated shorts for each hero on Mishima, which was exclusive to Mishima on YouTube, and they also made a few comic book prequels. Unfortunately, I've only been able to get one: Justice League, Gods and Monsters, Batman. But other than and I would have bought all of them if I had the money. But yeah, this is just setting up to be a pretty a whole DC universe on its own. And yeah, so anyway, so let's get into the movie. So the movie is set with the Justice League, which is a very different version of the Justice League. Batman is actually Kirk Landstrom instead of Bruce Wayne. Kirk Landstrom being the Man Bat, one of Batman's villains in the main DC universe. We have Superman, who is pretty much same still pretty much the same still Kal-El and stuff. It's just they just took his origin and just twisted it around a bit. Whereas with Wonder Woman and Batman, they're completely different people. Because Wonder Woman is not it's not Diana from Themyscira. It's Becca, and she's from New Genesis. The planet, if you don't know, New Genesis is basically the planet that orbits next to Apocalypse, where Darkseid is, and New Genesis is basically like the opposite of Apocalypse. Basically, it's sort of like and these two planets have just been at war with each other, and and Wonder Woman is from that planet, and and it just overall just turned out to be a really good um DC animated movie with different adaptations, and they really did just do the characters very well. And yeah, just really enjoyed it. All the heroes are also voiced by very famous actors. I know that Batman was voiced by what's the guy's name? It's Michael C. Hall, who played Dexter in the Dexter serial killer TV series, which I really enjoyed. And I really enjoyed him as Batman, and yeah, it was just really good DC anime. It was just a really good story. But anyway, but the story basically is, if you haven't seen it already, the story is that the Justice League are being this Justice League is a very bit of a different Justice League. They don't exactly capture the villain, throw them in jail, and then wait for the villain to come out and start killing people again. This Justice League, they take care of business. And anyway, they're being framed for killing all these professors and scientists, and it's basically like a frame up story. And the Justice League have to try and prove their innocence, because this time around they didn't actually do it, even though most of the times they did do it. But yeah, overall, yeah, it was a pretty good movie. I don't know, what I kind of really liked about this movie was that it was an anti-hero. It was sort of like kind of like this anti-hero spin on the Justice League, because in most parallel universe adaptations I've seen before in comic books and movies, is that what they do is that the heroes are either the Justice League. We know in one universe they're either bad guys or they're good guys, and but gods and monsters, they're kind of like they're in between, like I mean, because they kill people, and they deal with crime very differently, but they're not bad guys. Like Superman, um, he doesn't exactly let his villains live after he beats them, but he doesn't but he hasn't like taken over the world, or like become a dictator, like in some other forms, like also like in Injustice or in Superman Red Sun, or anything like else. And yeah, it was just, but yeah, overall this was just a really good movie, and it really does play on that, like the anti-hero aspect and the villain. Are you are you the hero or are you the villain kind of story, or like how what they did in Dark Knight, for example, where Harvey Dent says, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain, which is a pretty good quote. And but yeah, this is a pretty good DC animated movie, guys. I really recommend any Justice League fan to go watch it. And of course, you don't need any if you're new to this stuff. You don't really need any prior knowledge because it's a new universe completely. And yeah, overall, I'll give this movie a 9 out of 10. One of the best probably the best DC animated movie we've had since Justice League War. And overall pretty good. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching my video, guys. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. And please, let me know in the comments below what you thought of Justice League Gods and Monsters. Thanks, guys.